So you all know Iron Valiant, or I hope you guys do because you clicked on this video. He's big, he's robotic, he's beloved. Meet Rolt. They are small, they are cute, but most importantly, they are not robotic. We want to change that. So today I'm making a pre-evolution of Iron Valiant. Based off of Rolts. Now, this is probably going to differ a lot from the design of Rolts simply because, well, Iron Valiant differs a lot from the design of God of War and Gallade, and I'm basically just mimicking the differences between Paradox Pokemon and normal Pokemon to try and make a Rolts Paradox which would feasibly fit in Area Zero. So, let's get started. Alright, we have our references. These are really the only two references I'll need. Rolts is who we're basing the Pokemon off of, so just gonna get an image over here so I can trace over it and just robify it. I'm good at drawing robots, so this should be quite easy, but I'm also bad at drawing digitally. I mostly draw, physically with pens, pencils. I have a crap ton of... You know what? Let's stop talking about how I'm going to do this, and let's just do it. So going into this design, I thought of the whole concept of evolution, taking a trait and making it better and better as it goes on. Now, Iron Valiant is, well, as its name, Iron and Valiant. Valiant meaning heroic, brave, being the stereotypical D&D adventure game RPG, that kind of hero. So I imagined that the evolution line would start off as being like an anxious, like Pokemon, really frightened easily, quite nervous all the time. Uh, Essentially, this Pokemon is scared, but when I thought of scared, thought of switching out your Pokemon using Pokeballs. Trust me, I know all about that. Pokerogue. Anyway, um, and now I imagined that future Paradox Pokemon, considering they're made of like super high tech AI instead of just Turo, I imagined that people at this point would have realized, wait a minute, we can buy Pokeballs for $1.60, which I'm pretty haunting. Like these Pokeballs for as much as a Kit Kat. I can buy essentially a mini pocket dimension which fits on specifically made belts to hold them for as much as the tiny, weird, crunchy chocolate snacks. They are almost the exact same price. So, naturally, what would happen if I took a Pokeball and I jammed it inside of these super futuristic AI robotic Pokemon? So, naturally, um, I added this in the Pokedex entry later on, but these Pokemon have like Pokeballs fashioned into helmets. So at any time when it feels anxious, it can just absorb it itself into itself, and bada bing bada boom. Now it's hidden. Um, I originally thought of just with like the cloak just having like thrusters or like a singular thruster like a rocket instead of like the cloak. But then I thought of the design which the kind of cloak of um Iron Valiant, I thought of the cloak that it has and how it's like the green on the inside. And I thought I could make it so that it's smaller and has less segments, so it kind of relates back to Iron Valiant in that way. But yeah. So I added them on later on, and honestly, I feel like this is quite good for my first, I guess, official Fakemon. And yeah, if you want me to make more de-evolutions of Future Paradox Pokemon, or you want me to make like Kalia is a future Pokemon, or hell, maybe you want to make past Pokemon uh de-evolutions, because I have a couple ideas for them as well. But yeah, just let me know in the comments, and let's get on to my evaluation of it. Steel Anxiety bears resemblance to a robotic child prototype made by a grieving father in the early 2000s. This Pokemon is anxious by nature and is known to hide in a Pokeball-like space in its head when frightened of... What the hell did I write? Fur... Let's just shape that onto the... let's just mold it a bit. There we go. There we go. This Pokemon is anxious by nature and is known to hide in a Pokeball-like shell in its head when it's frightened. Like all Future Paradox Pokemon, it has the ability Quark Drive, has no gender, it has a base stat total of 355 and is 50 centimeters tall, which means you could feasibly stuff it in your backpack. Neat. Behold, Steel Anxiety. It's
Sure, why not?
it's based off of
Rolls.
Iron Vig. Oh, what was its bloody name? So I made it normal, just because it's a robot. I feel like Steel's a bit obvious.
Bears resemblance to a robotic child prototype made by a grieving father in the early 2000s. This Pokemon is anxious by nature and is known to hide in a Pokeball-like...
Is 355 too much?
All regular Rolls has like 255, so you're probably fine.
Fair. Thank you all for watching. If you want to submit any suggestions, then please submit them in the comments down below. Can't wait to see you all tomorrow. See you later.